Hey guys, it's Max Convexity here. Hope everyone's having a great morning. Let's look at these Defiance funds. I don't know if anyone listened to my special, or not my special, my late night show where I talked about the profit boxes and the strategy for today. Somehow I forgot TRES, and I had a really good update. So I'm going to start with these guys today. Maybe I'll always start with them so I don't forget them. Anyway, TRES. Well, uh, let's look what I had for you guys. All right. So as of yesterday, they were up 57,000 or 46 cents a share. That was huge as of the close yesterday. You can see we closed right here on the profit thing, and the profit and loss graph shows 53,000, shows about what I was seeing also. Look at this, implied volatility in this issue is 20. When they put this position on, it was 12. So they're getting convexity out of this position. They got to move in the direction they wanted. And in the case of this fund, it was either up or down because they basically had a strangle on, or this was a synthetic strangle. It was actually a calendarized strangle, but don't even worry about that. But so they got the delta move they want, which is either a big up move or a big down move. At the same time, they got the boost in implied volatility. Watch how implied volatility affects the curve. As it goes down, the valley of death gets bigger, but as it goes up, the valley of death disappears, and also the profit line goes up. Anyway, I'm going to put it back on 12. Anyway, so this has been a great trade. They were up 53,000. Great news. Well, today they did not get the delta move they want. The stock did not keep going up. It needs to keep going up for this strategy to profit. If it backs up, and TLT backed up a little bit this morning, all right, so it's at 96.22. Well, this is behind. This doesn't update live, but we can go to 96.22. So, and at 96.22, this is going to be worth more, like 13,000. I wish they would have taken this damn thing off yesterday and put on something else. That's the problem with long volatility trades, or with trades where you need the market to move in your favor. If the market moves in your favor for 4 days, but then on the fifth day it retraces, you give back all your profits. Whereas in a short volatility situation, that doesn't happen. Anyway, this is just a fascinating strategy and a fascinating fund. I know not many people have it yet because it's so small, so I'm not going to waste too much time talking about it, but I really enjoy covering this fund. More on this to come later. All right, let's get on to what everyone has. QQQY. Let's see. These guys had a hell of a day yesterday. They made 1.7 million. They're going for 1.7 again today, and that would bring their monthly total on earnings to 11 cents. All right. And this is the running estimate. I don't know if you didn't see my special last night, you probably aren't in on this. I had a request from a commenter. He said, could you label the column 90% of extrinsic? What I was doing here is I made a compilation, and this just takes the extrinsic per share income earned. That's why I put it right over the extrinsic. So the extrinsic per share so far this month is 15 cents, right? Okay. Well, then over here I made an estimate where I took 90% of that number and then did it over a month. So I'm just calling it the estimate, but I told him I would fix it. But anyway, I think this is clear enough. So let's see here. I'll fix it later. I told him. Anyway, I hope that's clear enough. Let's see, 90%. And then it's just extrapolated over a month. Now so at this rate, they would pay 94 cents a share. Well, last month they paid 85 cents. This rate won't continue. Volatility because of the Fed meeting the other day has been huge. Look at the average extrinsic they were getting last month, 30, 30, 40, 50, 38, right? So far this month it's 51, 28, and 65. Just on the option premium alone, they were getting 70, 80, 84, 92, whatever. We got 133, 111, 111. I don't expect this to continue, but this is the beautiful thing about these funds. If it does continue, it'll come through to the bottom line, and you'll get paid out, and you'll have a higher payout based on it. All right, so just the facts now. It's the 17,390 for 111 points, right? Subtract 111 from 17,390. The strike price is always your max profit when you sell an option. All right, so that's the minimum profit. Is the difference between those two numbers, or yeah, it's the minimum profit. So we're looking for at least 17,278. So this hasn't even opened up yet. My prices are these prices are delayed, but we can look at futures to see what kind of shape we're in. Futures overnight are up big, so this would open up. This is going to open above the profit box when it opens. Look at SPX. SPX is not up as much overnight on an overnight basis, and they still opened at the max profit line. I mean, today's young, anything could happen. I'm not making any predictions, although I did yesterday. I did predict a bullish day today, in case anyone did. In fact, I predicted that SPX would make a new high, so it's not starting off real auspiciously. But anyway, we'll see. I mean, it's early in the day, and I don't, timing the market's not what it's about, but I just get bored of talking about ETFs all day. And so occasionally I do like to talk about, hey, I think the market's going to go up, or it's fun to talk about that kind of stuff. Anyway, all right. But my point is about these kind of ETFs. If you have these kind of ETFs, you don't have to have an opinion on which way the market's going to go. They'll monetize it whichever way it goes. So, like I say, I'll check NDX just on the off chance that it's open, but it hasn't. But it'll be up here somewhere. It's up 0.5%. It'll be above the profit box when it does open. Okay, then let's check Russell. This is how the IWMY guys make or lose money. This is not off to a good start. Russell is down 1.5 points overnight. It, hopefully it'll turn around. Is all I can say. Hopefully it'll do like this day. This day it was down. Well, it was down. It didn't actually turn around, but it didn't just go into a free fall like it did this day. These kind of days are not good. Not good. Anyway, we'll see what happens. It's early. If my prediction's right about SPX, and who knows, if it goes up and makes a new high, it'll drag Russell up, and hopefully Russell will at least get to the break-even line. We shall see. I'll let you guys get on with the rest of your morning, and I'll be back at noon, and we'll see where we stand at that time. I'll have a lot better idea. We'll look at the spreadsheets more and all that kind of good stuff, and hopefully I'll remember to update TRES. Let's check one more time on TRES. Let's see. This is at least going up since they opened. These guys want an up open. Now on TRES, I'm comparing two different funds. The green box is what TLT trades. That's a covered call strategy. So TRES, or TLTW, was above max profit. So they actually don't mind it coming in a little bit. And these options don't expire to over here. So they're fine with it just meandering around over here, because this is a short option strategy. The whole time it meanders, they make money. Because of theta decay. This other trade is the opposite. But so these TRES managers sure want to see this thing open up and go back up this direction. All right, guys, I'll be back at lunch. Thank you so much.